Nigeria's tax restructuring is part of ongoing effort to reduce reliance on oil revenue and strengthen internally generated income. Historically, the country has faced challenges such as low compliance, a large informal sector, and inefficiency in tax collection. The reform, driven by the National Revenue Service, is designed to expand the tax net, digitize collection processes, and curb revenue leakages across the country. Key components of the restructuring include the digitization of tax collection, harmonization of tax policies, and strengthened enforcement strategies targeting non-compliant individuals and corporate entities. Economic experts say the initiative is already making an impact, particularly in boosting non-oil revenue and enhancing transparency in tax administration.
I think recently, some days ago, the Nigeria Revenue Service confirmed that they now generate over 3 trillion on a monthly basis, compared to when they used to generate, I think it's about 711 billion in May 2023. So in terms of government revenue generation, it has increased significantly. So we have a situation whereby we are generating more income, more revenue, but capital component of the budget is not being funded. So I think that, and we should not focus on federal government alone. We should also be talking to our state government. And what are they doing with the money? They need to identify what I call a key project that has impact on the general well-being of the citizen. Project like, what are we doing on power? What are we doing on quality road construction?
Analysts also note that small and medium enterprises are gradually adjusting to the new system, although concerns remain about policy clarity and multiple taxation across different levels of government.
When government at federal, state, and local level, when they generate and they share money at the federal account allocation committee on a monthly basis, they should also give account on how this money is being shared. So if you give people information on how you are spending it, and you give them opportunity to offer that, what do you think we should do? What are we doing that is not good? How can we do? If you do what we call citizen involvement, I think it will naturally increase the level of tax compliance.
Experts say early data from the first quarter indicate a driven rise in revenue inflows, driven by improved monitoring and reduced human interference.
So I am sure that if we look at the rollout of the new taxation regime, evidently, if I look at my own tax this year, I know that I've been paying more taxes than I was paying last year. So definitely government has been making more money from taxation. But we will believe those figures is what I don't know. And we will be able to see any meaningful development coming from there is another issue.
It's the first quarter of the year that I've just gone through. And don't forget that there are some intervening variables that have crept in. We didn't anticipate that there was going to be U.S. Israel-Iran conflict that has distorted the economy, globally. So let's wait for maturation time so that at the end of the day we can look at what the situation was before and after. And that's also when we have taken away the external intervention that has also disrupted our local economy.
Stakeholders, however, have called for sustained public awareness, taxpayer education, and capacity building for tax officials to consolidate the gain recorded so far. As Nigeria continues to reform its fiscal policies, experts agree that a more efficient, transparent, and inclusive tax system remains critical to achieving long-term economic stability and national development. Olaide Oloye Soluade, OGTV News.